Yo, welcome back to week 5 of the DPL preview slash prediction slash we get every prediction wrong slash we get mad at each other slash I don't know. You clicked on the video. This is your fault. Okay, so I'm joined by Jello and Keanu this time. Um, free Schister. Comment free Schister if we should free Schister. Yeah, GG.
Free Lem.
Okay, yeah, that too. I think he actually got freed though. All right, so
Finally.
the first matchup we have is Droughts versus Storms, and immediately I cannot talk, so Jello and Keanu can take it away from here.
They freed Lem. Keanu, they freed Lem.
The GOAT. He's
Dio
back.
West Freed.
They finally. Oh, okay, okay. I would like to talk about this a lot. But going for this SV. Um, so we have Shuritu versus Genesis. Genesis is my boy. I can't go against him. So I'm gonna have Genesis right there. Uh, I expect that like I expect Genesis to be very lucky. I just feel like guy has plot armor sometimes, and this would be a very Storms come back from the depths to reach playoffs. They need to win this. It'd be very funny if Genesis just hacks his way into like a 3-0 or something. Going Genesis.
Editor's note. I'm not sure if we're mathematically eliminated, but we might be. I'm not sure.
Not quite yet. I don't think, right?
I
Unless
don't
you're
think so.
even lower than
No.
the droughts,
All
which
right,
is
we gotta win all the weeks 8-0. We got this.
yep.
So
All right,
free.
Keanu, what do you think
Yeah,
about
I'm gonna have to agree with that. Genesis debut. I'm pretty sure he'll pop off and get some lucky something lucky. Every single time I face him on ladder, something
Let's go.
happens. That's all I'll say. And
Damn,
Sheer
that's crazy.
2, I haven't really. He hasn't been doing too well lately, so yeah, I'd have to go Genesis on this one.
Mm. All right, moving on to Lem versus Gasai. I think they freed Lem. I've been waiting for them to free Lem since week 2. And Lem better win because I've been preaching it and saying it all the time. And if Lem doesn't win, not to put any pressure, but like it looks bad on me. I'm like, oh my god, literally their best SV. What's going on? And then doesn't win, gets matchup Fish versus Gasai. Oh my gosh, is that what's gonna happen? That's what's gonna happen. Oh no. I want to vote Lem, but I honestly, you know what? I'm voting Gasai. You're gonna load HO, gonna get the matchup they're fishing for and win. um, no,
Damn,
I'm
they
sticking
freed
with my
Lem for
boy.
that. That's crazy.
I'm
Yeah.
sticking with my boy. Sticking with my boy through and through. Going Lem.
Oh damn.
All right. Yeah. I have to go with Lem, DOU West. I did team with Gasai in EPL. Really good support, honestly. But I haven't really, other than our test matches, I haven't really got to see her play much. So, and played more against Lem, so I'll have to go with Lem. DOU West is free. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's
Next,
go.
next they have to free Aragon. Ignore that. This is
Mhm.
impossible.
It's impossible. Need to keep
Double
them shackled
manager
and
bot.
locked up. Uh, Going to Mizu versus Zom. I think Zom will probably get past something good. Uh, I'm assuming Zom gets past something good. And assuming like nothing fraudulent gets loaded, I'm gonna safe bet Zom to win. Uh, is that even safe? Will Zom even play? I'm half predicting a Zom act call, but no, I'm gonna say Zom wins.
Fair.
Uh,
Honestly, Zom showing up is is the biggest thing. Um, I think, yeah. I mean, if the match actually gets played, hands down, I have Zom to just win with whatever is just passed to him. But yeah, another DO West.
Shout out
I
Westies.
have to.
Next,
Yep.
DUU Hiss versus Nito. Mm,
Oh.
Hmm. I think I think hmm I wonder how much Nito cares to win. is is my genuine opinion. I feel like probably a decent bit enough. I think if Nito, cares and actually puts time in preps and things, I'm not gonna bet against Nito. Who am I to bet against Nito? I'm going Nito. Even though his is definitely like, if I was doing power rankings, his probably would have been like number 3 or something in the pool. I think very highly of his as a player, but it's Nito. So I'm guessing Nito.
From what I've watched, Nito hasn't been doing too well this DPL, and HRS has had a pretty good season. 3-1 looks like. So I'm about to go HRS here. And originally, I did have them, I think, at top 3 when I did my DOE rankings. So yeah, I mean, I did have Nito as number 1, but
Nito was unanimous
just
number
'cause,
1.
yeah, for sure. But
Um,
yeah, just to the
Going
recency
next.
bias.
Okay, who
Yes.
was Aragon? Who was the SS slot before Berg?
Gen 1.
Gen 1. I see. This was a change I kind of wanted to see like a while ago. Uh Like I think I was you have JRL and you're not slotting them into an old gen. What's going on here? Not that JRL isn't a crazy SV. Definitely still doing a menace and like very good in current gen, but I think uh slotting JRL into SS, I think that's a good change for the droughts and I think it'll pay off for them. I'm definitely going JRL here. Also, Berg doesn't even like assist last time I checked, so definitely going JRL.
All right, I'm unfamiliar with Berg, and just because you just said that he doesn't really like the tier, I have to go JRL here. He's just such a dominant player, so
All right.
consistent.
Ooh. Now here's a fun matchup. Um,
Ooh,
Idol versus Croven. It's very interesting. Idol, Idol taking up the SM reigns after the underperformance from GMA. But it's like I've the thing is, I feel like the underperformance from GMA has just been like this pool is just crazy because I've been watching them play and they haven't been playing bad, but this pool is just so crazy. And Idol, you know, any old gen very good, but like it's Croven, you know. Who am I to bet against Croven? At the same time, Idol is the goat. Who am I gonna bet against the goat? I don't know what to do. Um, I want the Storms to win the week. Uh, and so I'm gonna guess that Croven's gonna get it done. Because like, when does Croven not get it done? Except versus my team, but like, we don't talk about that.
so real. Um, okay, Proven. After playing with him in my derby and QSNS support, it's so hard to just vote against that. But I have to go with my Filipino brother here,
Of
and I'm
course.
go the Filipino bias with Idol. My goat.
All right, moving on to GMA versus laptops. I like they freed Skister. Let's go.
No way, they freed
Uh,
Schister. Let's go. He's here.
Goat.
My lord.
um,
I
hmm.
was very preoccupied today.
Bro, we've literally been adding one person to the call each week. By like week 7, we're gonna have like
By
an
the
entire
playoffs,
army in
bro,
here.
by the finals, it's just gonna be every manager.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so funny.
I think ooh, I think I'm gonna go GMA. I really like, even though like not very hot in SM. I've been watching them play, and I've been very like I'm still I think very highly of them playing, and I think the XY pool isn't quite as absolutely killer and devastating as the SM pool. I expect another win coming out of Grandma. Grandma's cooking. What do you guys think?
I think cooking will be done. I honestly haven't watched a laptops game, so I'm not very familiar with him.
Respect my boy.
Shadow Realm is trying to claim me again.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have to go Grandma's cooking. Sister, what do you think about this matchup?
Yep.
Grandma's cooking versus laptops.
And XY?
Yep.
I'm preferential to laptops.
All right. Nice little 2-1 there, I believe. It's definitely a good one. And then moving on to black and white. Uh ooh, that's a fun one. Black and white checkmater versus checkmater versus smudge. This is a fun one because the wob really like, you know, I went on a whole rant about you just, the win button. You can't beat the win button. And then all of a sudden Smudge just I don't know what happened. Yelled at it and it blew away, and then like the wall was mute, couldn't say Mish anymore, and lost. It just happened. I don't know. I've never seen power like this before. I'm inclined to, I was a doubter before, but I'm gonna ride the Smudge wave. I expect another win for Smudge.
Mm,
What do you think, Schister?
there's no doubt in my mind that Smudge has the potential to win this matchup, as it is for most of the black and white pool. It's a volatile tier, and the players can pull out some surprises, but Checkmater has been offering a lot of consistency in DPL, so I will lean towards Checkmater.
Nice.
Definitely. I mean, the most active black and white, so it's
Thanks.
definitely, that's gonna pay off a lot of very consistently strong showings from Czech, but definitely gonna favor Smudge here. Yeah,
All right.
I'm a believer now. Go Smudge. That's my tier 3.
All right. Nice predictions. Thanks for covering for the one I cannot do. Now it's my turn to roast Schister's team.
Oh,
Wait,
all
do we have
right.
like?
Unmute
Uh,
yourself now,
do we have a?
pal. Here we see
Oh, oops. Did I really? Bro. Okay. Well, thanks for covering the predictions. Bro, that's
you're
hella
welcome.
scuffed. Okay. Let's see. Do we have someone from every matchup? We have someone from Storms, we have someone from Ducks, we have someone from Hydreigon's, and we have someone from... Okay, yeah, we do. Let's go. Alright. So it's now our turn to roast Schister's team. Starting off with SVDOU, ESM versus Frixel. I've been saying this for a while. ESM is the best player in the pool right now. So, I mean, I'm going to ESM.
Yeah, in the end, the SV tool
Thank you.
definitely clear top 3. And I'm not mad at top 1 at all. So yeah, ESM going
Fair
safe
enough.
there.
Yeah, this is the safe pick. Also, Fixel bringing a Pinchurkin team versus me, it did not help the voting.
He was cooking, bro. He was cooking. Okay.
Pixel, if you hear this, I'm sorry that we sacrificed you to ESM. Somebody had to take the L though.
It do be like that. All right, Val 16 versus Schister. Schister's been looking pretty solid. 2-0. Val 16 got their first start last week, I believe. Got a really good win against Bagel. And honestly, this person scares me because I know they're good at VGC and they beat Bagel. So I'm gonna have to go against my friend here, just because VGC players can be a little bit scary sometimes. I'm gonna go with Val
Mm,
16. We'll
you
see what
can
happens.
yeah, not gonna stay with you on that one, however. Because I did feel that I watched that set. A couple things did not go Bagel's way for one. And I also team was a little more experimental than what usually comes out of Bagel. Um, and also I think I just think I've been very like I think the Ducks like the Shining like why their SV has been doing so well despite the core like on paper, if we're being real, not that good. On paper, not that good. I think their prep has been very very solid. Um, I think the prep has been incredibly solid. And I think with a strong and decent matchup, uh I expect for Schister to take it down as we are loading up the replay here. No commentary. We just okay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not
All
gonna be
right.
surprised if Schister wins, but like, I've, I don't know. This is a name that I've been like thinking about for a little bit because I didn't know who they were. Uh, and then I was just poking around on forums. They play an NPA. And I don't know, just taking down Bagel is like a little bit ominous. But like, to be honest, I haven't really predicted any of my friends all year because I'm
Yeah,
just a hater. So it'd be like that. All right, go
in
ahead,
particular.
Keanu.
All right, Schister. I expect you to come out with some jank shit, so that's all I need to see. I expect you to catch him off guard as a VGCer and just roll him. So hopefully that happens. I'm gonna go with
They
Schister here.
don't know the dark powers of DOU.
Oh no!
It's
It's
just on his
over.
way to pull up with a Nabarus Thunderous. Oh no.
Not gonna lie, that's gonna cook. Oh no! Why do
I do have an Enamorous set.
A Enamorous
Real.
set. I have the Enamorous set.
Enam, the new flutter.
But yeah, okay. Next matchup: Flying Beagle versus Poppy Loco. Um, let's see. How did Flying Beagle do last week? I know Poppy Loco's. Oh yeah, Poppy Loco's doing really well. I think I can't really predict against Poppy Loco in this one. Although Flying Beagle, 1-1, doing decently, but Poppy Loco has looked really solid this tour, so I'm gonna go with him here.
Yeah, consistency. I'm gonna go with Crazy Papa. I take this one.
Yeah, I take you on that one. Nothing. I just don't see Beagle winning unless they come up with some jank or draft stuff. But yeah.
So,
I
draft
think it's
better.
gonna be a game. Eagles definitely been playing really solid, but gotta go with more experience and record showing. Poppy Loco is gonna run away.
Yeah, in general, I think Poppy Loco is like one of the more underrated top players. I think he definitely belongs in the conversation as like one of the better SV players in the pool, even putting aside his 4-0 record. So, yeah. All right. Continue. Robbie 35646 versus Relicamp's Primal. Judging based on the intel that I have, I'm predicting Robbie 35646 and not elaborating why in case that is not something I'm supposed to say.
Um, I I just think the name Robbie 35646 is just so intimidating. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this just gives off the energy of like the 12-year-old Minecraft kid that like kills you in Bed Wars or something. I don't know. Like this is a menacing name. I'm always terrified, and I feel like Robbie's gonna come and challenge me to some best of three set if I bet against him and roll me. Just to
Best of free Minecraft. No, I'm just kidding.
I hope he takes offense to you calling him a 12-year-old Minecraft kid and beats your ass as a 30-year-old man.
No.
I
Going
think he's a VGC player. He got second at Seniors Worlds.
Worlds.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very solid player.
Gonna go with
Yeah, he did. He did beat Rat Packer week 1, and then he hasn't really been doing well lately. Um, I don't really know on this one, but
You got
intel
you.
from Aragon apparently. I might have to go Robbie here just for an upset.
the intelligence, ladies and gentlemen.
He got goobed by Hugo. Anything is possible with this slot.
Hugo is just that guy, bro. Hugo's just that guy. All right, Tenzai versus Madara. Damn. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go with Madara because Madara's looked like really excellent so far. He's 3-1 in SS. I've seen like some really solid teams from him as well, and really solid play. But Tenzai is also doing very well. Tenzai putting in another solid performance. I think this really could go either way. Another team kill, by the way. But I am going to go Madara just because Madara is like looked really really good in SS.
This is a matchup. What happened? I didn't get to see. It was Tensai lost to Railgun, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Have Railgun and Madara played? That's the one I want to see. I think those are the strongest players in the SS pool right now.
That was Madara's only loss was to Railgun.
Yeah. I think this is definitely a hard one, but I think I mean, Madara SS. What more has to be said? Come on.
Yeah, that's just my logic. Tensai also 3-1 between SS and SB, but I don't know. I think Madara has looked like very difficult to beat in SS. That's just my analysis. What do you think, Keanu?
I had Madara as my number 1 in this slot initially at the start of the season, and he's been he's been putting my words to truth. So I'd say I'm just gonna stick with my number 1 and go Madara here.
Fair. All right, we have And versus Voltix. Damn, Lands is really dying in this matchup. Okay, um, I think And is like really good at SM. Voltix is a solid player, but I think Anne is definitely more of an SM player, so I will just go Anne based on that. But this is a pretty good matchup. I will be paying attention to this one.
I mean, yeah, I think Ann is like probably one of the scariest players in like the entire DPL pool right now. Uh, so I'm gonna very confidently say Ann takes this one.
All right. Normally I'd agree with you guys. Actually, like 99% of the time I would, but I just want to see a Voltix win, so I'm a bet on Voltix.
High
So
quality. But yeah,
this
Voltix
is
definitely is going to make this
that
competitive. But
order.
and I expect Voltix to like try to make a rebound here because I don't think his record really like totally shows like what he's capable of between XY and SM. Okay, Z versus SMB. This is a really good matchup. This is probably one of the best of the week. However, I do think Z is like more of an XY player than SMB is. Uh, I see SMB more as like the couple of the gens after XY. So I will lean Z here, but obviously it's SMB, so there's like a very decent chance I will get this one wrong. But Z is doing really well on XY, 3-1. I don't really have much of a I don't really have much of a reason to believe that that will stop, if that makes sense.
I mean, if SMB, based on how these old gen sets have been playing, if they bring Dio, Psycho Boost is getting misted and he's losing. If they bring Lando, Stone Edge is gonna miss and then he's losing. If he brings Folk,
Let's go.
uh, Heat Wave is gonna miss, and then Steam Eruption is gonna crit and then miss, and then he's gonna lose.
Let's go.
So I just don't think it's in the heart of the cards for SMB to win right now. I think he's I'd assume. I can't. I'm not there, but I would assume he's doing a fantastic job managing, considering how great the rest of his team is doing. Um, and I think he's also like, despite like luck, playing super well. I mean, when is SMB not playing super well? But like, I'm just pre like
You can
predicting right now. Some major hacks is gonna go on, and the game is gonna be over before it could even like be a game.
This is the real way to predict against SMB.
So true.
We definitely saw some of that earlier this tournament.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right, Keanu, any thoughts?
Yeah.
Not really. I just have to agree with you guys on this one. The goat Z doesn't need the hacks though.
True. All right. Mishimoto versus Actuarily, BW. Um, Act has looked really, really good in BW so far, so I will lean Act here. Mishimoto capable in this tier, 1-1 right now, but Act is like tied for best record in the pool right now, so I will lean with Act here.
Um. I I asked Axe one time, and he said, "Axe, what's your ideal teammates? For DPL, you could have your god lineup of teammates. What could you have?" And you know what Act told me? Act told me, said he'd play every tier himself, every week.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think he win, because that's actually, I'm just like, that guy's the goat. No guy's the goat. In black and white, in XY, NSM, NSS, NDU, NDOU, all of them. Act's going. I'll. Act, that's the goat. Going Act here.
Yeah, I think Act when he like has like a is like doing solid in his season is like really, really difficult to like slow down. Um, so yeah. All right, we will skip Keanu for BW because he says he doesn't know the tier. SMH. Okay,
All right. Some things to say about this one.
Hydreigon's versus Cold Crew. Keanu, we will now roast your team. It's your turn. Okay,
Yeah.
starting off with DOU, Paraplegic versus Wrath. Uh, this is a highlight matchup for me. Paraplegic not doing super, super well at the moment. And Wrath, let's see. Wrath is doing decently well, 2-2. Uh, I'm gonna lean with Wrath here, just because I think he might be a little bit more invested, and support on that team might be a little bit better, in my opinion. Uh, but yeah, this is a good matchup. I want to pay attention to this one. What do you think, Cello?
Um, I don't ever know what to predict when paraplegic is on the screen, bro. It's like paraplegic has like, ever since I've first seen them, I don't think I know they've been around, but I hadn't seen them play before Derby. And it was just fake shit every week, and it won every week. And now it's not winning, but like, when will it? I don't know. They're a good player, and their teams are. It's like if I had to, if you asked me, how would you rate the viability of paraplegic teams, and you put the options from very strong to not very strong, I'd mark other, because I don't know what to predict ever with this guy. Um, I mean, I can't. I have no idea. I'm just gonna say, the Hydreigons are some real fortunate people right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess paraplegic will, their very creative teams will get a great good matchup and win versus Raf.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What do you think, Schister?
That was a good prediction in all Jello. The bit crushing part of that prediction was a little interesting. A really cool thing you did with your mic there. Might want to check that. I'm leading paraplegic. I'm leading paraplegic. I've seen more solid gameplay out of paraplegic in recent weeks, I would say. I've seen Raph take some unfortunate losses, although I can't be. My brain is not fully functioning right now, so I can't remember the specific games. But I'm feeling paraplegic over Raph.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think this is a good matchup. All right. Um, Keanu versus XQ. Oh, this is another good game. Two friends of mine here. Uh, this is literally like who is going to bring the most heat. This is like there's a non-zero chance we're going to see like 5 UR Pokemon in this game. Um, I think I will lead XQ because he's played a lot more of DOU lately than I think Keanu has. He is on a grinding arc, but he's not on the right grinding arc for this particular tournament. So I will go with XQ, but I'm really looking forward to this one, and I could really see it going either way.
Um, I wonder what'll happen here. Let's see. I'm gonna predict 3 NFEs, right? 3 NFEs across the board.
Let's
Uh,
go.
one that doesn't even make sense. Like somebody's gonna bring Thwacky. Uh,
So
I
you can
think,
have double grassy terrain. Let's go. Flaky plus roll move.
except you can't do that.
Yes, you can. You very
Oh,
much can.
you very much
We
can. Okay,
we
never
need
mind.
to we need to peel back to the second layer on Showdown. Behind the background, there's a second layer of grassy terrain. It doesn't do anything, but it's there.
It's there exactly, and that's what I expect to activate. These these two players and I, have some history of unfortunate events happening. um, I think uh, I think XQ should win.
We have no
I
attack stat on our Thwacky here.
of course we don't need
We are
Thwacky.
not running Woodhammer. We are running Endeavor.
This is
We are running Endeavor.
goodness. What is this? An MV set? What are we doing? Just crazy. Uh,
Any Dubers players will recognize the Grookey set known as Fake Out, Endeavor, Protect, and Glide.
Let's
Protect on
go.
the fake out Endeavormon, of course, of course.
It's very simple. You would pair it with a Trick Room user, which was usually Glastrier, and then Glastrier would pick up KOs with 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 your Endeavor putting things down to 1 HP, because it would Fake Out support the first turn, and then there's just grassy terrain up so that you don't get side terrain, because it's always
Mm,
gonna fly over that. Which was
Good
a
work, Keanu. The set
very
reminder.
annoying cheese tech in Dubers. This is completely derailed from the predictions, by the way.
Let's go.
um, with that in mind, I think Execute should win, and based on previous events, Keanu will win.
Fair enough. All right,
Mm.
Schister, what do you think?
The only expectation I have is for Keanu to ruin everyone's PR. So whoever gets predicted for more is going to be the one that loses.
That's actually so real.
That's actually
Okay,
probably the realest thing. This is high level analysis. Even I couldn't think of it.
Yo Buddy versus Loudwinner. Hmm, this is a good matchup. Loudwinner had a slow start, but I think it's been generally doing better.
They're
Two and
picking
one
up.
in SV right now. 0-1 in SS. But in SV has looked really solid, so I will go with Loudwinner here. Although Yo Buddy, actually, hold on, I might be. Okay, Yo Buddy's 3-1. This is very interesting. Um,
With the only
Only
loss being to
lost.
possibly the best player in the pool.
I have to reconsider this one.
Mm.
I think I will lean Yo Buddy then. He's been like looking at this like the people he's played against. This is like pretty impressive to get wins against these people. Uh,
Uh,
Loudwinner is very solid, but then it's also lost to one of the better players in the pool. But I think Yo Buddy's had some tougher competition, so I will go with Yo Buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never not talking up Yo Buddies. I'm a big fan of his play. Always I've been, and I think I think I don't think I'm wrong, or I don't think it's unfair of me to say that Loudwinner is the lesser player of the two, and so I'm gonna say Yo Buddy.
Despite everything, I'm leaning Loudwinner on account of Loudwinner having momentum, and while the players that Yobuddy has beaten in this tour are generally impressive, they haven't had the greatest records themselves in this
That
tournament.
is that is true. That's fair.
Jello, what's your record right now?
My record is a fraudulent one
Okay,
and
yeah.
three.
This is a moment.
Mm.
And you can see Shima's there as well. Another 1-3.
Yeah, fair
This
enough. Okay, Hugo versus Rat Packer. Oh man, this is really funny to me. Um, I think. Oh man, this.
Hugo
I, bro,
Hugo's a wild card at this point. He's a
I don't even
wild
know
card.
if Hugo anymore, bro. Like who is bro? Like, what are we doing here? Let's see.
Th-
Let me
th-
see.
This this man's pulled some very interesting games.
Um,
uh,
I think Rat Packer is is going to prep a lot more, so I will give the edge to Rat Packer. I think Rat Packer is one of like the best like preppers in like the pool. And I know Hugo isn't going to prep, but there's also a non-zero chance that he just like brings some random thing and it works. So I will lead Rat Packer, but you never know.
We got to put a little asterisk on this prediction.
Damn, that's crazy.
I think Hugo's gonna be filing his taxes in the middle of the set, and he's gonna forget, and he's gonna lose the timer. Going Rat Packer here.
That's crazy, but fair. What do you think, Schister?
I'll lean into Rat just because I get the feeling that Rat has more resources at his disposal to actually get DUU down with right now.
Fair enough. All right. SSDOU Meminger versus Rob Jr. Meminger started off pretty slow, but did get his first win last week. Uh, Still someone I would consider to be, very capable. Uh, Rob Jr. 2-1. I think I think I'll go with Meminger here, because I think now that he's gotten that win under his belt, he will be more difficult to face here. But
I
yeah,
think
this is a close one.
my logic is that okay, listen, let me explain here. All right, I always vote the singles main in SS. Okay, they get a buff there, but you see Meminger is a doubles main that plays singles. Okay, that's nullifying. That's the bad matchup. Like there's a IRL type chart, and Meminger is like super effective versus the singles players. So I'm expecting Meminger to win. You know, got the win versus Star. I think he's gonna win versus Rob, and I think he's gonna go on to win it versus Lax.
Interesting. That's actually hella funny. I really I agree with that now. All right, let's see. Oh, I skipped you, Chester. What do you think?
Do I think?
Okay, no thoughts, head empty. Let's go.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe
All right,
just a little bit for this.
Zoe versus Yoda. Let me check these two players' records. 2-2 and 2-2. Okay, this is a pretty even matchup. I really don't know which way to go here. Um, I will go Zoe because Yoda in SM the whole tour has like kind of screamed to me, we don't have anyone else to put here, so we were putting Yoda here. Whereas I think Zoe like actually wants to play SM. I mean Yoda's like obviously proven he's like quite competent in SM. But when it's between someone I consider like more of a mainer of a tier and someone who's like just play the tier, I will go with the person who is like the mainer. Uh, but I think this is very even.
Yeah, on the it's it's very interesting because I think it's like Yoda. What is he gonna load? You know, is very different. Um, I don't even know if he's building rather than just like scouring different places to steal, or I don't know. I'm very interested in the prep process, and that's a nerf, but like it's still Yoda. You know, I feel like honestly, I think depending on what the matchup ends up being, if it's not something that like if it ends up I think Zoe being the mainer, I hope will get the edge on prep and get the good matchup. But I think if it ends up being like an even or even a good matchup for Yoda, is definitely gonna capitalize and get the win. And I think that's more likely the latter is more likely to happen, so I'm gonna go ahead and vote Yoda.
Fair. Fair.
What do you think,
I will.
Schister?
Well, I will ask if we may see the records on these two players
They're
on
both 2 and
screen.
2, correct?
Don't do it? Yeah.
Yeah, both 2 and 2.
Yoda did get a really good win against Umbry, though.
It was a very, very impressive win, all things considered.
Fraudulent.
Looking at looking at these two records, this is very even in my mind.
Yeah, this is like one of the closest ones we've had, I think.
Mm. My head won't tell me anything, but my heart tells me Zoe.
Fair. Okay. Moving on. XY, Yellow Paint versus Single Thunder. Single Thunder has looked really good in XY this tour, so I will go Single Thunder. There we go. High level analysis.
Single Thunder definitely has been looking, honestly, arguably been looking the strongest in XY. Of all the players, definitely very glad to see them. And I know they've been prepping really hard every week. And that's always the thing. I think Paint just like in general has been really in form though lately. So I don't expect this to be I expect this to be a very good game. But if Singleton is taking it as seriously as they have the other weeks and the constant grind and prep that I've been seeing them put in, I'm gonna go ahead and get Single Thunder to take it again.
Fair.
I
Okay.
concur.
Yeah, fair.
I generally concur with that.
Okay.
Mm,
BW. Yuki versus Wob. I think Wob's gonna bounce back here. Not a whole lot to say. I think Yuki has. Well, Yuki's not doing like poorly, um, but it's Wob, and I think Wob is not going to be happy if he loses 3 games in a row. So I will go with Wob here.
my prediction, Mish.
Fair. Ish. Okay. Time to slander your team, Jello. And why is bro playing XY? What happened here? And
Jello, you
who
say
authorized
XY.
who authorized this lineup? Is all I'm gonna say. First off, we have Jonas versus Bagel. Jonas getting to play for the first time all season. And someone I think is like very, very competent when they're like locked in. Uh, I think it's
If
hard.
if
I think I
Bagel
have to go Bagel
finds
here
the right if
because
Jonas finds the right team, he can win. But that is an if. I will say that Jonas has had time as a sub to really find a team that works for him by being on the bench for so long. So there's a decent chance he could pull something over Bagel here. Bagel is the safe pick though.
I think I have to go Bagel just because has played a lot more than Jonas has. And obviously it's Bagel as well. Let me check Bagel's record really quickly. Oh, 2-2. Yeah. Uh,
It's not indestructible this tournament.
um, I just think the likelihood is that Jonas has like played like 5 games of DOU since DLC 2. Um,
And then
but
since
if they are
Flutterban
if they have
is
played
even
more
less.
if they have played more than 5 games since DLC 2, they are winning this matchup. That's all I gotta say. I'm a big fan of Jonas, but they haven't really been super active in DOU the last like I don't know year-ish ever since World Cup last year.
Keanu.
Free Keanu,
Keanu has been sent to the Shadow Realm.
damn,
Okay, I'm gonna meme his vote. Keanu votes for Jonas. I vote for Bagel.
fair enough.
I killed
Keanu would Keanu would always go for a lefty. He's just that
You
loyal.
would.
He's just that guy. Okay, Zerd versus Exotic 64. Zerd, another player who probably should be doing better than his record is at the moment. Um, welcome back, Keanu.
Hello.
I think I think I will
You're
go
still
with
very
Zerd
quiet,
here.
Keanu.
Uh, Exotic 64 has been doing decently, but a tough assignment here with Zerd being one of the most formidable players
Okay.
in the pool, even if his record doesn't quite stack up to that currently.
I kept losing track of where they were on the sheet, but yeah. Kind of speak real quick. I want to see if your volume's actually high enough because I could barely hear you.
Hello.
Okay,
Better,
there, it's better.
better.
Yeah.
You turned it up.
I can turn his volume up on here, and then that'll do better in the recording. Okay,
Technical difficulties.
W. Okay, Zeal versus Shima. Hmm. Oh, Zeal's been doing like very well. I can't really predict against Zeal here. Shima, a little bit of an
I
underperformance.
can't either.
Yeah, I gotta go
I
Zeal here.
I it would take a serious U-turn for Shima to win this based off performances in this tournament.
Yeah. All right,
That's
Keanu, you
true.
have any thoughts on this one?
Um, yeah. I mean, recently Zio has been doing a lot better, but I gotta give Red Zone Team India a vote. So I'm gonna go Shima.
That's my goat. Okay. Do you? Kaori versus Big Pichu. Um. Oh man, I think Kaori's like done really well when they've like actually when he's actually played. Let's see. Yeah, 3-1.
Oh yeah.
It's basically 3-0 because the first week was an act loss, which doesn't really count. Uh, so I will go Kaori here. But Big Pichu is obviously a good DOU player. It's actually a pretty good matchup here. Let's see. Are they on the
And the
sheet?
Pichu is big.
Yeah, I will go Kaori here.
I will also go Kaori. I'm feeling like it's gonna be a little Pichu this week. Not big enough.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Damn, that that's that is crazy. Yeah, I have to go Kiori too. Big Pichu, when I was facing them when I had COVID, I don't know. I didn't see anything that much that would pop out to me that would have me take them over Kiori. So just because of that, I'm gonna just go Kiori.
SS. Star versus Railgun. Um, this is
Real
actually,
good.
yeah, I'm gonna go Railgun. Railgun has like looked very good in SS.
They've
Let's
been
see.
very fun to watch.
Yeah, I think this is like he's one of the top players really. In both the pool and in the tournament lately. He's in finals of DLT. Just put up good results overall in recent months. So I will go Railgun here. Although Star obviously has looked quite good at DPL both this year and last year in SS. So this is probably your SS matchup of the week if it's not Madara versus Tensai. Uh, but yeah, this is a good one.
I'm feeling Star. I'm feeling Star. Railgun's on a hot streak, but
Ooh,
all streaks have to end.
Damn, that's crazy, but also very accurate. Okay, Umbry versus Charlotte in SM. It's Umbry at SM. I'm going with Umbry, but this is a good matchup. Um, Charlotte doing decently well. Started off 2-0. Lost the last 2 weeks, but still obviously very solid in this tier. But Umbri is very competent in SM, and I just kind of I'm going to go with Umbri here.
You kind of just default to that pick.
Yeah, generally I do in SM.
Yeah.
All right, XY. Why is bro here versus Talking Tree? I I I don't know. I don't know what the logic was here. I'm assuming. Uh, let's see who is playing for Spindus. Oh, Amaranth had an 0-4 start. Um, I'm gonna go Talking Tree here just because I've literally never seen Jello play XY, and Talking Tree is like better than this record would suggest. A loss to Memoric and a loss to Z really aren't like those aren't exactly things I'm gonna really hold against someone that much. Especially when he did really well for Lands last year. And so, although I could see Jello winning this because obviously he's like good at the game, it's very difficult to pick up a tier for the first time and beat someone who's like been playing it for years and years. So I will go Talking Tree here.
Clearly, Jello got put in because he's going to bring Mega Manetric and game all over. Clearly.
Goat. And everyone's hopes and dreams.
My faith is in Jello.
He's a believer. All right, BW, Dad 1 versus Fran. This is a good matchup. Dad 1, a very good BW player. Not the greatest record right now. Um, and normally I would predict him to bounce back. This is a very difficult matchup to do so. So I will lean towards Fran. Just being Fran being one of a very solid BW player. This is a sleeper pick for a really good matchup here. The records aren't like as crazy as like Act or Checkmater, but this is a good matchup between two players who are very competent at the tier. But I will lean Fran just because Dad One has struggled a little bit this year.
I'm not going to make the pun. I'm not
Yeah.
That's crazy. But
Bad
yeah,
one's having a bad one right now.
damn, that's crazy. Damn. Get the
I
chat
had
off the chat.
I
No longer
I had
free
to say it.
Schister. Ban Schister. No, just kidding.
I'm the people's champion. I will say what must be said.
All right. Any last thoughts? I think we covered all the matchups here. Thank you guys for hopping on this week. This was fun. Anything?
Nothing helpful.
Fair enough.
Free Jello and XY.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. They did in fact free Jello and XY. I no comment on that one. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week with 5 people in the voice call next time. All right, see you.